Hey there, gorgeous. My name is Melissa, also known as the Taropist, and we are going to do a little whatever comes out reading for the collective. Guys, anything that you would ever, by the way, I'm going to I'm going to timestamp this reading in the pinned comment below. If you do want to skip over this little spiel here and get right into the reading, you are welcome to do that. But for those of you who are interested in getting to know me a little better, I'm Melissa, and I'm also known as the Taropist. And anything that you would ever need to know about me, you can find either in the description box below. The I can't say it with just on my first try, but the channel description, or this yeah, the description of the channel, also known as the about section, it used to be called. Okay, do you want any more further information about this section? There's a little place where you can click to see more about this channel, and that you will be able to find out a little bit more about me there. Let's see, anything else. You can also check out the community tab, guys. I'm usually pretty active there, and um, as well, you can check out my website, which is www.theterapist.com. That is where you will book any of the Zoom or FaceTime readings. The other readings that I do have available are pre-recorded and email readings, and those are listed in the description box below. Again, if you do want to do one of those pre-recorded or email readings, you can simply email me about those with either the receipt or the same name as the payment. So you'll be paying the payment to the Cash App or the PayPal listed below, and then somehow make sure that I can easily, please don't make this homework for me, easily connect you and your payment to each other. Okay. So either you can send me with your questions and your email, you can send me the receipt of your payment. Thank you so much for making that a little bit easier on me, and instead of making me dig for the results. Yeah, speaking of digging for results, guys, let's get into your reading. But before we do, this isn't possibly going to resonate for every single person that views the reading, and but so always just take what does resonate and leave the rest. And if you would like me to be more likely, say you like my energy, you like my style of reading, and you would like me to be able to pick up on your energy and channel personal information about you, do engage with the channel in some way. Some easy ways to do that is by liking or commenting on any of the videos, liking or commenting on any of the community tab posts. And the most powerful and my personal favorite way to exchange energy is by hitting that little subscribe button below there. Okay. If you are going to subscribe to the channel because you're very interested in my content, don't forget to hit that little bell notification icon to all, so that you are notified when I do upload or go live. I haven't been live for quite some time, but as my I've changed my employment and my schedule is changing again. We will be probably going live again now. I will have a little more free time, a little more, my schedule will be a little bit more consistent. So let's get into this reading, guys. So make sure you hit that bell notification icon. So we're going to start out, I guess. No, let's start out with the Energy Oracle. And then we will get some messages from the Light Seers Tarot as well. I might pull another deck into the mix. We're not sure. We're just kind of winging it. So we have the Temple Path. I get this a lot. The Temple Path. You're on a journey here. You're learning. Well, it's saying something about not forgetting that your body is a temple. So that's an interesting message on the Temple Path. But basically, envy. Ooh. It's saying something here about when you are on the temple path, there will be, when you're here to maybe attract an audience. Let's say this is a real thing. People don't become famous, and people don't, attract a large crowd for no reason. This is a gift that is given to those of us who are meant to lead in some way. Am I including myself in that? Yes, I am actually. So I don't think I'm better than anybody, but I will say that you'll notice if you're this person by the way that people almost are either so attracted that they become obsessed, or are so attracted that they become repulsed. This is real. Repulsion is usually a sign of somebody being so attracted to something, not necessarily physically. By the way, I'm not saying everybody wants me or wants you. This is about, again, kind of magnetically pulling in people's energy. And again, because there's a message usually that you have to send, not that you're better than anybody. You are meant to send a message. Okay. That's the energy that I'm getting here. And it's attracting a lot of envy and a lot of jealousy. And I'm very familiar with this. It is an uncomfortable thing until you understand why it's happening. And then it's less uncomfortable. It doesn't make it easy, by the way, just because you know better. Um, Caring connections is on the bottom of this deck. And I was going to start pulling more cards, but I looked down at the bottom of the deck and I actually want you to understand that though you maybe have had a hard time connecting with human beings in this lifetime, and you might even be wondering, am I the problem? I'm not going to say you're not, by the way, because I do think that in this scenario, because the way people have responded to your energy being very magnetic and very powerful, I think you maybe learned to push people away before they could hurt you in these envious ways. So, meaning that you felt like you were very connected with people before, and then they did things that were deceitful and hurtful. So now I think because of that, you have been even pushing caring connections away because you're used to them turning toxic or envious of you. Okay. So I want you to know there are either caring connections within your reach at this time, or they're coming in by way of, I'm watching your whole spirit team here kind of put capes on and come in for the rescue. Okay, because it's like in this mission that we're on, when you are on this temple path here, when you're here for a mission on a spiritual level, we can take maybe a little bit more than most people, but this isn't because you deserve it, right? You are definitely learning something from what you've taken, what you've had to endure in this lifetime. But your spirit team has been there by your side, waiting for the moment where they think you've had enough or you can't take any more for right now. I'm watching them come in. Whatever you've gone through, I want to cry right now. Whatever you've gone through, it's painful. And I'm sorry, because then they showed me you just sitting there all by yourself, and there's people everywhere, like around you, but almost making you feel alone and wanting you to feel alone because they want you to feel as rejected or neglected as they feel. Um, this is sad. Okay. This is all really hard to process, but your spirit team is coming, whatever this is. Cause like I said, the 10 of Wands is here. It's like whatever you've been going through or enduring, it's like, okay, enough is enough. So there's some rescue coming and, ooh, I don't, okay, so nobody's coming to rescue you. I want to say that really quickly, but also they are, by the way. So your spirit team does actually send in human form angels and emperors and people that were going to come in and kind of help you relieve some of the pain or the heavy weight of the world. Okay. So some of when you're in this mission, on this journey, this temple path, learning how to, well, heal yourself from this generation and generations previous generational trauma. There's a lot of stuff coming here. There's something coming. It could be an opportunity to lead a large audience, or where that might become more successful for you if you already are doing that. Or I do see an actual leader in the public eye, somebody coming in to help you out here. Again, I don't want anybody to sit and rely on or wait or stop your life or stop evolving or stop anything in the hopes that somebody is coming to rescue you, because the true rescue does come from the moments where we refuse to give up on ourselves. Okay. But there is somebody, it's like, but you don't always. By the way, I want you to know that this rescue mission you've been on, rescuing yourself and trying to help rescue the rest of the world from itself, is kind of what I'm getting here. There is somebody coming in. I don't know what, I lost the channel. Give me a second here. I do feel like somebody is coming in to help you or assist you in whatever this is. This could be it feels very masculine energy. This could be a powerful, prominent public figure. Okay. For on the Emperor here, this could also be, by the way, a divine counterpart coming in. So that's what it was. The divine says there was a lot of your mission that needed to be done in solitude, that needed to be done alone. There needed to be a strong reliance on self that you needed to gain in order to do the leading that you're being asked to do. And again, I do feel like you have another leader coming in to help you, male, female, or non-binary. But you've become the leader that can help you. Okay. Or something like that. Let me see if I can get a few more cards here. Woofda. Just a lot of powerful energy here. Yeah. So when you're built to lead a large audience, They're saying that you have maybe, well, it's been needed that you kind of focus on healing yourself and learning how to lead and learning how to lead yourself and becoming a leader that is, I want to say empowered, but not controlling. These are not controlling energies. They're the kind of energy where you're leading your own life so well that others want to know how you did it, how you're doing it, and they're listening. They're paying attention to what you're doing. You could be in the public eye, by the way, but you don't have to be. This could be in your life. You might actually be the leader of a company. I just want to say you have a large responsibility when you're leading like this, or you've been given the opportunity to lead. And again, the gift of attracting an audience, being very charismatic or very magnetic. There's a lot of fire here. You could be a Leo or an Aries, of course. And they're saying that then, after you've gone through this solitude and the learning how to lead yourself, heal yourself, and do all of these things, and then you do kind of take on this leadership role, there's a strong need to remember or try to find what brings you joy again, okay? Because the best leadership comes from somebody who loves thyself. I don't even know what that means. But somebody who loves their own life, if you can tell that they're like, I notice when I can tell when a leader doesn't really even trust themselves because they don't live a life that they approve of. When you're in alignment is the only time in this lifetime that you can truly respect yourself, is when you're living in alignment and making decisions that align with your own belief system. Okay. So this means, like, if you have, for some, I want to explain that not everybody has the same values. I think some things that are important and valuable are mutual or collective. But so basically, though, what it's saying here is that there's a need for you to embrace your own values and create your own joy in order to continue to be a powerful leader. Or to be a powerful leader, okay, there needs to be, I'm going to say, what I can always tell when somebody doesn't, when they're trying to lead a large group, but I can tell they don't trust themselves because they don't respect themselves because they don't actually align or live in alignment with their beliefs, okay? With what they think is right. They sell their soul to the devil in many different ways, is what I'm going to say. This means they either took a shortcut, they do something that they wish they didn't do, let's say an addiction of some sort, smoking cigarettes, or something. Again, this doesn't, not all people that smoke cigarettes want to quit smoking cigarettes, but people that do want to quit but can't, or think they can't, they are not living in alignment, right? Somebody who doesn't care if they smoke cigarettes and that doesn't seem like something that they want to quit doing, then they may be living in alignment and smoking cigarettes at the same time. Okay. I feel like I need to kind of like clarify what that is. So somebody that is leading well, it's because they're living in alignment with their own belief system. Okay. I hope that makes sense for you. And whatever this is, it's saying that you're needing to not forget about part of you that is important. The joy part, by the way. I think you do a lot of things that are in alignment with your structured self. I feel like you live a very, I feel like you have a good amount of self-discipline. And they're saying there needs to be a balance between self-discipline and learning how to enjoy all of the fruits of your labor. You've put in the work, you have the, maybe you don't even have the success yet, but when you do, it's like, don't forget that you need to balance that with enjoyment, okay, of your life in order to live a fulfilling life. I hope that makes sense for you. I am going to end the reading there. It looks like a very powerful, I'm going to say a very powerful collaboration here. We have, after I couldn't decide if this was you or somebody else, we brought in another powerful, prominent figure. Okay. So it does feel like you and another person could be your divine masculine. This could be a male and a male collaboration, by the way. And this could be two powerful women, and this could be a powerful male and a powerful female, however you want to. It's two, I'm getting two different powerful energies, though, coming into collaboration in order to bring whatever this dream of the two of yours. This could be more than one person, another person. By the way, this could be a group of powerful people with the same mission, feeling like they have the same mission, bringing in this dream down into reality, is what I'm getting. Okay. It sounds exciting, but don't forget to enjoy the fruits of your hard work. I love you, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. If you've made it this far, don't forget to hit that like button. Feel free to comment below if this reading resonated for you. And of course, share if you feel like it could resonate for others. And subscribe if you feel like you resonate with my energy, and especially if you feel like this reading didn't hit you in resonance and you would like me to be more likely to pick up on your energy in future readings. Okay, have a good day. Love you. Goodbye.